Turning our attention to Washington County tonight, where we are taking a deep dive into the growth of one of the most popular state parks, Sand Hollow. And we have a live look from the park over here on this screen. The visitation there has quadrupled in the past decade. Let's take a quick look at those numbers. Back in 2015, around 350,000 people visited the park. 5 years later, in 2020, there were over 930,000 visitors. And just last year, over 1.3 million people visited Sand Hollow State Park, similar to some of Utah's national parks. So how can the park keep up? How can the park keep up? Is it becoming too crowded? Our Samantha Hartman reports on its sustainability.
DNR rangers say visitation has increased in all 4 state parks in Washington County, bringing an increase in calls for service. They say they get anywhere from 1 to 10 calls a day in Sand Hollow alone.
You can see more people cliff jumping over there on these rocks, swimming, on kayaks, paddle boards.
Boater Ryan Lifford says over the past 5 years, he's had to be careful of more wave runners and swimmers not paying attention.
More people means hopefully not more accidents, but you never know. You know, he's got to always be on the lookout.
So we've started to see a lot more crowds and dispersed swimmers. It used to only be the South Beach, but now it's the island, dive park, jumping rocks, and then the whole North Marina here.
Natural Resource Officer Dallas Hartman says these dispersed crowds can be difficult to watch, with only 8 ranger officers for Iron in Washington County.
Yeah, with more people and more spread out and limited resources as officers here, more people go unchecked.
Officer Hartman says they've only closed the park for capacity issues or search and rescue.
That'd be up to the state park itself to have closures. If it is a public safety issue, then we can step in.
Officers are stationed across the reservoirs during peak times, but say community policing can help.
We're all just here to have fun. If someone's doing something stupid, just tell them. And then if they keep doing it, then yeah, call it in.
Lifford hopes smart community decisions will help prevent any mandates.
Don't go into somewhere where it's crazy windy, or if you don't know how to swim, or if you're had a little bit too much drinks, then just stay off. Like, enjoy it on the beach.
Lifford added that he doesn't wear a life jacket when swimming, but is reconsidering it following the death of a 22-year-old swimmer at the park yesterday. You can hear more about that story on the KUTV website. In Sand Hollow State Park, Samantha Hartman, KUTV 2 News.
Samantha, thank you. And we mentioned previously, Sand Hollow had as many visitors last year as some of Utah's national parks. Those numbers are there on your screen. And the most visited national park in Utah last year was Zion, with nearly 5 million people. Bryce Canyon saw nearly 2 million visitors last year, while Canyonlands, the least visited, nearly 800,000 people, and that was in 2025.